Hey guys, it's Alex here, and I'm back with Afan Lido for our Season 19 review. So, as you've seen, after the big episode of the Champions League final, we lost 3-0 to City, so it's a bit demoralising, but we can go again. We can go back next year, so we'll see if we can do that. But I'm here to take you through our league form because we never really went over that through all those live comms. But let's just get straight into it. We started off our league 4-1 versus TNS. Kudela, Kristic, Slavica, and Ilic with all goals there. 5-0 versus Real. Ilic with a hat trick. Tomlinson and Veselinovic with goals. 1-0 against Tom Pentra. Tolic with the only goal there. As you saw, 3-0 against Basel away. Slavica with 2, Veselinovic with 1. It was quite a good performance. I was happy with that. 5-0 against Riddenwin in the World Cup quarter-final, which is good. Slavica with the hat-trick. Domčanić and Ilic with the other 2 goals. Banger was a 2-0 win. Tolic and Jurčević with goals. 3-0 against Lindo. Slavica with 2, Domčanić. Another draw, 1-1 versus TNS, really poor. We did play our backup team completely because we had that next Champions League game, but unfortunately we didn't get the win. Sanchez with a goal from a penalty, and James Pipe equalised, and we couldn't get anything back out of that game. After that, though, we had the 3-1 win against Basel to take us through 6-1 on aggregate. Owen, Kovacic, and Domčanić. Real was that 5-2 win. Another 2 conceded, actually, which was pretty poor by us. Topic, Jurčević, Milicevic with a penalty, Rangelov and Tolic. Then we had our ridiculous 3-1 win versus Real Madrid after going 1-0 down. Marcelo Sanchez, Slavic with the other 2. And then that really nerve-wracking 2-1 loss to Real Madrid that took us through. So we got through, as you know. In the World Cup semi-final was a 4-1 win. Tolic, Stojkovic and Rangelov with 2. Then we had Tom Pentra, and we beat him 8-1, which is pretty ridiculous. Ruined it later on with Vincent Day own goal, but Domčanić, Tomlinson, Ilic an own goal, Slavica, Tolic with 2, and Borkovic with 1. Just plenty of itches in there. So that was that. 4-0 against Bangor City right before the semi-final. An own goal, Corin, Tolic and Topic. Then we had that 1-1 draw with Barca, which I thought it was over, and then that ridiculous 2-1 win. This year would have been perfect to win it because the quarters and the semis were so big, such big games, and that bloody Domčanić penalty in the 94th minute really, I thought this could be our year with that, but it wasn't to be. Our final 2 games domestically were Lundo, 3-0, Tolic with 2 and Jurčević, and then the Welsh Cup final was a 5-0 win. Domčanić with 2, Ilic with 2, and Tolic with 2. And then obviously that 3-0 loss to City. So where we were 0-0 at half time. But they are just too strong. They are a ridiculous force. 4 Premier Leagues. Like if we look at they've got 2 Champions Leagues now in a row. If we look at landmarks, I guess, European Champions Cup winners, FA Cup winners, Premier League winners, Qatar 1 Cup winners, Club World Championship. They actually lost in that. European Super Cup winners, FA Cup Community Shield winners, Champions League winners, Premier League winners, and then they lost. But they're just so many wins recently. But yeah, so that's unfortunate from us. But we have to keep going. We've made it to one. We've made it like last year when we made it to that semi-final and we lost. We kept back and we kept going to more semi-finals. So we will get to more finals. It was weird that the first season without Bamba, we get to that final. We might have done it without him, but unfortunately, in the end, we couldn't get it done. 90,000 people, though, watched us lose to City, which is ridiculous. So hopefully they'll increase our attendances. But if we look at our squad overall, Ilic had a good year, even though in the latter stage of the Champions League he didn't do too well. 38 goals, though, in 30 appearances overall. Very good. Tolic had a fantastic year. 25 goals, 12 assists, and 20 starts. He did have a lot of sub-appearances, but he did very well. Slavica, 19 goals, 10 assists. Domčanić, 18 goals, 11 assists, both in 25 games. Very good from the 2 Croatian wingers. Jurčević did well, along with Rangelovic, the 2 Serbian strikers. 13 goals and 7 assists from Jurčević, and 11 and 1 assist from Randulovic. Milicevic also, the other Serbian striker, the younger one, did well. 9 goals and 4 assists. Tomlinson did well, 8 goals, 12 assists. But yeah, very good overall by everyone. Slavic had a good. It was only one actually over 8.8 average rating, which is a bit odd. But yeah, that was pretty good. Under 19s, we've finally got it. Look at this kid, Joel Jones. I am looking forward to using him. 15-year-old centre back / left back. He's got an amazing potential rating. He's a model professional, which is perfect. He is fantastic. I did get him tutored by Kovacic, so his determination has dropped a bit. But otherwise, he looks fantastic. He is going to be used. He's already been used in 4 league games. He's got a 7.32 average rating. So he is the next Seri Thomas. He could be the new Seri Thomas, the better Seri Thomas. He is fantastic. So looking forward to using him. It was amazing. We only get good centre backs. We've had Seri Thomas, we've had Taunton, and now we've got Joel Jones coming through. So we've had a lot of good young centre backs coming through. So hopefully we can make something out of him. Overall, though, financially wise, 85 million. Did pretty well. Started off with that 90, so only lost 5 million this year. More training facilities coming through. I think generally he's the next hot prospect. So look forward to his name coming through a lot more. But yeah, doing pretty well overall. Our reserve league, we've got so many reserves. Like our reserves league, we smash it every year due to just so many good players. Look Jurcevic and Randulovic. If we look at sort of the records, and if you look at players like the top goal scorer, we've had Jurcevic, Tolic, Ilic, Randulovic. Wes York was back in the reserve. Wes York for TNS reserves doing well. John Saxon, Simon Allen, Ryan Jones. All these, like, there's a lot of Afan Lido top goal scorers. Because we've just been smashing the league because we have such good young players that go in the reserves team. Under 19 is not so good, but Joel Jones might make a difference there. But yeah, so I'll be back next year for our 2 decades. I didn't even realise. We've got 20 years. We've actually made a lot of progress. So I'll be back next year for our season 20 February review. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. It's been Alex, and I'll see you guys later.